Has someone said to you, you should be using Cloudflare, and you've gone, that sounds like a really good idea. I'm going to go and do it. And you've gone to look at Cloudflare and gone, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to get my domain to use Cloudflare. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how you can set up your domains to use Cloudflare, or your domain to use Cloudflare. See you in a bit. Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine, it's your business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham, episode 679, and I got that right today. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a really busy 2 weeks for me. I kept my episodes mixed up. That was bad of me on Monday. It is Walkthrough Wednesday, and I really had to sort of work out what I wanted to do today. Something that was useful and not too technical, not too in-depth. And I had someone come back to me and say, how do I do this? I thought, great. It gives me an episode I can do for you. We're going to set up Cloudflare today. We're going to take a domain and we are going to change where it's currently getting its DNS management from, and we're going to put it onto Cloudflare, and I'm going to walk through how to do that step by step. So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen, of course, and then we're going to jump into it. See you in a bit. Yeah, so this is our Cloudflare interface or Cloudflare website. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through creating an account, signing up for an account, getting into it, and then transferring a domain across to it so that, okay, so this is cloudflare.com. This is their main website. What we're going to do from here is we're going to create an account. We are going to add our domain to that account, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, this demonstration assumes that the domain has been running and is already up and running somewhere on the internet. And what you're trying to do is move your domain management practices tool from wherever it is today, whether that's in cPanel, whether that's on your domain manager itself, to Cloudflare, so you can take advantage of all of the great bot filtering and CDN and proxying that it gives you. Alrighty, so the first thing we need to do is create an account, and to do that we come up here and we actually come to the login screen, I think it is. Gonna find out if I'm right or wrong. Okay, yeah, so here it says don't have an account, sign up. I'm just going to go down to that sign up one and click on that. You can probably get to it from the front page. I just went the wrong way. Now it's going to ask you for an email. It does have to be a unique email. If you already have a Cloudflare account, you don't need to go through this process. If you don't have a Cloudflare account, you need a unique email that you can use for it. So I actually have Learn About Dogs Today as an email address on my main domain. It's going to put that in there, and it's going to ask you for a password. And it needs to be 8 characters, 1 number, 1 special character, and no leading or trailing white spaces. So I've set that up. And then it's going to ask if we're a human and not a bot. So yes, I'm a human. Everything looks good. I'm going to click sign up. Now, once you've signed up, it's going to take you straight into the welcome screen. There's a few things you'll have to do. Let's just go through here. How do we plan to use Cloudflare? Oh, we don't want to save that yet. Personal. If I just go back, got personal, professional, personal, and professional. I'm going to skip it. I don't need to worry about that. How do we want to get started? Just going to skip all of these questions because all we want to do at the moment is add a domain and start using it. So you'll see here, we've got a few things. First of all, it says it gives you your email address as your account name. I'll show you how to change that in a minute. And our domains that we've got on the account. So we've got nothing here at the moment. It says here, enter an existing domain name. So I'm going to put learnaboutdogstoday.com. Yep. Now you have some options here. Quick scan for DNS records, manually enter the DNS records or upload a DNS file. I'm going to recommend you quick scan for DNS records. You're also going to, once you've done that, have to check your existing DNS manager to make sure you've got all the records on there. This normally works really well, but do go through it and do a tick and flick between your existing DNS manager and Cloudflare to make sure that you've got all the records there. Sometimes it can cause a little bit of a problem. Not often, but I have been tripped up once or twice. Control how AI crawlers access your site. We're going to say block on all pages for now, and we're going to use the instruct AI bot traffic with robots.txt. That's exactly what you want to do. If you feel like you want to just allow AI bots on your site, go for it. My recommendation is don't. Not until you understand what they're taking from your site. Now you can pay for Cloudflare, of course. You get a few extra things. You get a lot of extra things once you do. But I am just going to take a free plan. And now it's scanning for the existing DNS records. Okay, now you'll see here our scan may have missed uncommon records or custom subdomains. Compare the list below to your current DNS. Remember what I said about you've got to do that tick and flick. It's telling you here that you've got to do that tick and flick. Gonna scroll down. Now it says it's ready to proxy. So if it's got the orange cloud, it's being proxied. Now what that means, guys, is that when the traffic comes into Cloudflare is going to stop the traffic there and it's going to create a new traffic stream on another IP address. This is perfect for security. I use it all the time for my websites, for information like my websites. Some things cannot be proxied, like CNAMEs. Some CNAMEs cannot be proxied. You do have to unproxy them. What I'm going to do, though, is just go through what it's actually found in my DNS records for Learn About Dogs Today. So we've got the A record and it's pointing to an IP address. That's perfect. That's what I want. It's got the CNAMEs. I've done a quick check. I've got a list over here that I'm checking this against. It's got my listserv. It's got all the CNAMEs that I've got. Now you'll see these two are proxied. I'm going to unproxy them. They shouldn't be proxied. They're probably proxied on my account already. We've got the MX records. So the MX records is mail coming in and out. And we've got the TXT records that it's all set. I'm good with this. I know that these are correct. And that is a reasonable, that's a complete record of what we've already got installed. Configured. That's the word I'm looking for. Click continue to activation. Okay. Now, I'm cheating a little because I've already got Learn About Dogs Today on Cloudflare. I'm just going to take them off of the existing account and put it onto this new account. We need to find out who our registrar is. I know who my registrar is. If you guys aren't sure, you can look it up at ICANN. If you need help, just reach out. I can help you with that. And it says replace our current name servers with our Cloudflare name servers. So it says here I've got Britt and Dan, and I need to change it to Jacob and Maya. Here's how we do that. I'm going to go to a new window here, and I'm going to go to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in here, and I'm going to actually pause the video while I log in and get to where I want to get to. So just bear with me. We're going to log in, and then I'll show you where we go to from here. But you do log in to your DNS manager. Bear with me. Okay, so I have logged into my domain manager account on my domain name provider. I found Learn About Dogs, and this is the dashboard that we get for our domain. So this is a TPP reseller account. Sorry, this is a TPP account under a reseller account. Yours will look similar. Every domain registrar reseller has a slightly different interface. I can show you roughly where to look for things. If you aren't sure, reach out and maybe I can help you out, or go through their help to find out where to do it. But this is where I am in mine. You'll see I'm managing Learn About Dogs today, and you'll see I have a couple of options here under the dashboard. I've got update name servers, domain name, domain contacts, name servers. I want to update my name servers, so I'm going to click on that, and that puts me into a domain name, domain delegation, and you'll see I've got Brit and Dan here. What we're going to do is flick down to here. No, I'm going to flick across to here. And we're going to take Jacob. I'm going to change Brit for Jacob. And then I'm going to change Maya for Dan. Okay. I'm going to click update. Okay, now that's going to take a few minutes, hours to achieve. Sorry, I don't mean to move around like that, just a little uncomfortable. Okay, that's going to take a few minutes or hours to achieve. It really depends on your domain manager as to how long it takes for that to occur, for that change to take effect. Once you've done that, you do need to zip back across to your Cloudflare account. There's a few things you can do on this while you're waiting. First thing is, on this screen, come down here to where it says I've updated my name servers and click that. That's going to tell Cloudflare to go and check it and make sure that your name servers are still running, that your name servers are there and working. So your name servers are there, and it's actually pointing to the right one. You'll see it says here they're verifying. It's pointing to that. They're pointing to Cloudflare. This typically takes 1 to 2 hours, but may take up to 24 hours depending on your registrar. We're checking your status periodically. It's going to just check this now automatically for us, and then we'll get a message on the screen to tell us that the name servers have been updated. There are a few things you can do here today, though, to just clean up things and get things ready. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go back to the domain screen. So I'm going to go back to this screen here. And down on the left-hand side, it says Manage Account right at the bottom. Going to go to, I think it's Configurations. Yes, we go to Configurations. They've changed it slightly. They've just done some updates, and some of the interfaces are changed a little bit. Okay, so under Configurations, you'll see we've got account name here. I would honestly recommend making this something a bit nicer. So maybe call it Learn About Dogs today. Okay. So now when I come in, rather than it being ladtees at askcharlyleetham.com's account, it's going to say Learn About Dogs today. Okay. It's going to tell me what it is. You can add an abuse contact. You can review a whole heap of things. If you're getting help from Cloudflare, you can give them permission to edit, and you can also use the cloudy features, whatever that is. I'm not going to go into any of those sorts of details just yet. There's nothing more to do on here. The other thing under configuration that you might want to do is you might want to add someone else in to manage the account for you or with you. So if I come along, you say, Charly, I want to work with you. We want to give you access to our Cloudflare account. Don't give me your login. Don't give me your login. Come in here and add a member. Ask me which address to use, and come in under your accounts, under manage account, go to members, click on invite members, and put in the address that I give you. Now in this case, you can add them directly without accepting an invite through email. You can do that, or you can send an email. If you don't check that, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to check it because Yeah, because I'll go and accept it and log in. But if you don't do this, an email will be sent to the person to so that they can create an account and then be able to manage it. In fact, I will check it. I'll change my mind because I don't need to create the account. I've already got it. So if your person doesn't have an existing Cloudflare account, and I do, I would absolutely recommend not checking the direct add. If they do, check the direct add and tell them that you've added them. The next thing you need to do is add a permissions policy. So create a policy. Just wait for things to catch up with us. Okay, we're going to select a scope. So we've only got one domain on this account, so I'm going to make it Learn About Dogs today. I'm going to apply it to the entire account. Now you get to choose what you want to give someone access to. For someone like myself, I would generally ask that you give me something like super admin privileges. But if you don't want to do that, you just want me to manage domains on your behalf, um, you can make me a simple administrator. That means I can't manage your memberships or your billing profiles, or whoever you're adding can't do that. We come down, see all of the options that you've got available. If you want someone just to be able to edit your DNS records, you can say can edit DNS records. That's probably a good one. But yeah, if you're using someone to come in and do things like turn on turnstile, fix your bot issues, make sure everything's running, I highly recommend giving them administrator. Maybe not super administrator. Let's just make this person an administrator for now. Okay. So choose what you want what roles you want to give them. Once that's done, scroll all the way to the bottom, create policy, and it's done. Now that was added without an invite. Remember I said direct invite, so it says that they're there and they're added. If you have invited someone, you're going to have a little message here saying that they've been added, they've been invited. If it hasn't been accepted, you will be able to see it and you'll be able to follow them up. That's it. That's all we need to do on Cloudflare. The last thing you will need to do, actually, it doesn't actually say it here, unless it says it at the top. You will get an email from Cloudflare to ask you to verify your email address. Please make sure you verify your email address when you create your account. It saves all sorts of problems later on. Okay, let's go down and see if this has been changed over yet. Oh, yes. Now you'll know that your name servers have updated and that you are now pointing to the Cloudflare account because you get the big green tick and you get the your domain is now protected by Cloudflare. It will also send you an email to say that you're now using Cloudflare. So we are now up and running on Cloudflare. It is really that easy. The hardest part is making sure that these DNS records, and in your left-hand menu, come down to DNS records, making sure that you have got all of these records correct. Do be really specific about it and make sure that you get it right. Otherwise, things will fail, things will break. Okay, guys, so what do you reckon? You think that you can do that? Have I asked more questions than I answered? I kind of hope I did. I kind of hope I actually answered the questions you needed, but I also hope that I've asked questions or I've got you asking questions to improve your own knowledge and things that I've just skipped over because I do this so often and so many times. I'd love to know what they are. Leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. Um, if it was useful, please give it a like and maybe share it with a friend. What else? Oh, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And if you need any help at all, you can book a free 30-minute breakthrough session with myself. Go to askcharlyleetham.com, click on the book a breakthrough session button at the top right-hand corner. If you've already used your breakthrough session and you still need help, I am available to hire. That's what I do. I help people do this sort of thing every day. this is my life. It's stuff that I really enjoy doing. I'm just watching all the stuff reflecting off my glasses at the moment. Um, if you've got any questions at all, like I said, drop comments wherever you're watching these videos. I will see you on Friday for Firewall Friday. Until then, take care, be safe, enjoy playing with your tech. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.